Welcome to a new event in Final Fantasy. I believe this one has something to do with creating a new Final Fantasy from the original, which is very exciting to me. Also, as you can see, I'm wearing a new outfit. I'll show you the second new outfit I have in a minute. But thank you to my Buy Me a Coffee supporters who gave me a little bit of extra money, and I was able to buy some outfits and a new emote, which I thought were really cute. So here is the outfit in its entirety. I really love this skirt. It is so cute. But it looks similar to what the people were wearing in the last event, which is cool. But I have more. Hold on. This is the other outfit. I really just bought the new top, but I saw those characters wearing it last time, and I really wanted one too. And now I have one, and it's pink, and it's got butterflies on it. It is so cute. All right. I believe, you can hear the beautiful music. I think this is about how this is the newer Final Fantasy MMO, and there used to be another one. Alright. Minion Roulette, of course. Who's with me? Go Boo! Oh, so cute. I also have this new, bow. I don't know if it was a good idea to buy it. There was a retainer or something like that in Gardania, and I was using some weird point that I don't know what it was, but it looked really cool and it was powerful, more powerful than the one I had, so I thought I would do it. Okay, let's figure out what this is. Greetings, friend. By your dauntless bearing, I assume you are an adventurer. I'd come at precisely the moment I found myself in need of an adventurer's aid. Might I beg yours? Of course. My thanks. The matter is this. I have been approached by a lady named Ayoyo who wishes to imprint her own inimitable mark upon the skies above Limsa Lominsa. I speak, of course, of the fireworks that illumine these rising nights. Learning of my contribution to previous year's festivities, she has enlisted me to her cause. We already have the ear of the organizing committee. However, Lady Ayoyo has expressed a strong desire to consult with a storied adventurer before finalizing her proposal. Well, if you're looking for someone who's done a lot, apparently I have. Come to the Yellow Jackets guardhouse at the base of the Coral Tower, and I will introduce you. Okay. I think I've already met them once, but, sure, man. The fact that I don't know where anything is a little concerning. To me. I have how many hours in this game, and I still, just don't know. There's quite a lot of people on this morning. It's so exciting for me. I love seeing people online. But my game is, chugging along today. It normally does not have this much of a problem. Yeah, I don't know if it's, because there are people who are online, or if my game is just struggling today, but it was really struggling earlier. So we'll see. Hello? Lady Ayoyo, one sword adventure as promised. Hi. I like your earring. It's nice to meet you. Blessing of the 12 upon you. My name's Ayoyo, Cannoneer First Class with the Yellow Jackets. It's an honor to have you aboard. Aboard? Did I mention that it is the Yellow Jackets who are in charge of this year's festivities? Not only in decorating of these fair Lominsian streets, but in designing and constructing the fireworks that brighten the skies above them. Lady Ayoyo here is quite the savant in all matters incendiary and explosive, and so it has fallen to her to formulate a plan for the display's crowning glory. I see. Me and the other lads and lassies of the Cannoneers whipped up a load of livery like drakes, snakes, and devils for the Moonfire Fair, but more of the same ain't gonna cut it for the rising. 'Cause it's all about remembering those we lost in the calamity, ain't it? Them and theirs deserve something a mite specialer than a bunch of old bangers. I see. An admirable sentiment, I'm sure. It would not do for our ode to such poignant memories be aught less than memorable. Let us make this year's rising one that the citizens of this far realm will not soon forget. Yeah, okay. Took the words right out of me mouth, dearie. Thing is, I haven't hardly set foot out of the Minster these days. I don't reckon I'm best placed to know what's going through the minds of the citizens of this fair realm. Ah, so you want me to go check? Go see? And so you would pick an adventurer's brains, one who has journeyed far and wide across this land we love and knows it and its people intimately. Well, I know some people. Yet before we call upon your particular wisdom, mayhap it would behoove us to seek out a wider range of opinions. Many and more look to the skies come rising night, and the thoughts that run through their minds are no doubt as diverse. Let us learn them. Good idea. I can go chat. Sounds like a plan. Mind if I join you, dearie? Could do with learning some of these thoughts myself. Sure, come along. Right then, what's best to start asking around? Someplace a lot of outsiders gather, I reckon. How about we meet in the Aetherite Plaza down in the lower decks? While you two are so engaged, allow me to continue our discussions with the organizing committee. I shall await you by the aft castle. Okay. Bye. Fireworks. I hear them, but I don't see them. See, Rowena Splendors. I bought my bow and arrow from one of those people. You see them lights down all Kazali Dairy? Decorations for the festival they are. Every year when the streets are all decked out for the rise and my heart fills with, well, all kinds of feelings. Sorrow, pride, regret. But enough about me. We came here to find out how the other folks feel about it. Let's split up, head down the alley, and ask a few likely-looking customers each. We're on a schedule here, so don't go asking every single soul you see. 4 or 5 should do you. I'll meet you down by the very docks when you're done. Okay. Let's chat. Wish I could see the fireworks. Where are they? Oh my gosh, everyone here looks so cool. They look so cool. Wow! Okay, where am I going? I think this way. Welcome, welcome. What may I... Blah, 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 blah. That's what I meant to say. Anyways, tell me about how you feel. Information, is it? Well, if you must really know, the whizzing and banging that fills the air this season always takes me back to the time just before the calamity struck. A great festival was held to celebrate the reformation of the grand companies. People in the streets were hooting and hollering and setting off fire sprouts, and all the ships in the bay, now bedecked in maelstrom colors, let loose their cannons. It seems so foolish now, knowing what was soon to befall us, but all that noise served a purpose nonetheless, drowning out the fear that ever whispered in our ears. It is my firm belief that the rising fireworks serve the same purpose even now. They present a vision of loveliness, of togetherness, that we might forget our fears and be given hopes for a brighter future. Aw, that's quite sweet! I liked that. The streets are full of life, the sky's full of fire, and the westerly winds filling our seafarer sails as it does our hearts. I couldn't have picked a better time to come home. You a sailor too, are you? More of an adventurer, but I have been on a boat. Helping with the fireworks, you say? Good on you, lass. I have a few memories of back then if you're near to hear 'em. I'm a merchant seaman, you see, always sailing hither and thither across the waves. Was just back from a trip to Radsadhan when the calamity struck. Everyone was looking up to the sky and that loathsome lantern that hung low in it. Like most folk, I don't remember much of what happened in the days before or after it fell, but I'll never forget those faces. And that's what I love so much about the fireworks. You see the same faces looking up, but this time with a smile. Reminds you not only of the bad times, but how we got over 'em. Aww, these are so sweet. How everyone's like, yes, you remember the parts that hurt you, but you also remember the parts that were happy. Aw, she's misty-eyed. Can you see them too, my love? Oh, this is going to be sad. How do you feel about it? You're involved with the fireworks and want to know what I think of them. Well, just now I was wondering if they can be seen from far out in the offing. Do you know? Maybe if they're really big. I see. The reason I ask is that my husband is out there now. He meant to be back by rising night, but it seems the tide didn't turn in his favor. Okay, he's not dead, he's just adventuring. He was so looking forward to the fireworks. I do hope that he can see them from where he is, that we can share them together no matter how far apart we might be. That is my only request to you, that you make the finale as bright and boisterous as you can, so that all those who cannot be together this rising night might still share in its message. That's a wonderful idea! That's so sweet! Oh my gosh! All right there, anything I can do for you? Tell me how you feel about the fireworks. You're asking for people's thoughts on the rising fireworks? Would have thought a great hero like you would have better things to do with your time. But I suppose that's what makes you a hero, eh? Helping people out whichever way you can. Aw, thank you. Well, I'm like most people, I suppose. I think of those I lost. My parents, most of all. I wonder if they're watching too. Oh no, it's so sad! Swum up from the bottom of the ethereal sea to see what all the crashing and banging's about. It's complicated, I suppose. I feel sad they're gone, but happy I'm not, and grateful to Baderon for saving me and so many others. If they are watching, I hope they can see me too. See that I'm doing all right for myself, that they might sleep soundly for another 12 months. Oh, that is so sad. Why is everyone so sad? Oh, there they are. Wow. Woo! That is epic. Wow. Just ignore my gaboo. Or he adds to the ambiance. Wow. Beautiful. I'm waiting. There you are. Learn anything? Sorry to keep you waiting, dearie. So what did you find out? I found out I can't hear anything over those fireworks. But I also learned a lot of interesting stuff. So what do you think? Same here. Was half expecting him to just like looking at the pretty lights, but it seems the feeling runs a lot deeper than that. Memories of the calamity still sits heavy on their hearts, but the rising fireworks got some way of lifting that weight. So any ideas for the grand display? What kind of thing did you reckon to help lift the spirits the most? Oh, something grand and flashy, something that gives people hope for the future, definitely. I think that would be the best. Something that makes everybody reminisce, but also makes them happy. Hope for the future, eh? That ain't a bad idea, reminding folk that however dark the night, dawn is just around the corner. The rising ain't just about mourning those we lost, after all. It's about remembering the struggles of those who survived, to steer us to a brighter future. Aye, that's it. That's what the Limsa needs this rising. Yes. It doesn't help that I can hear the fireworks already. Oh, look, a boat. Ships, cannons, a departure salute, not just for the fallen, but for those setting sail for unknown shores, a vision of the past and of the future. An old bleeding armada filling Galadian Bay, lighting up the very heavens. Who would want to watch that? Me? Everyone. That's settled then. The minstrel's going to love it. He said he'd be up by the half castle, right? I'll see you there. Okay. I'm so curious what that exclamation point is, but I don't have time. I mean, I have time, like time exists, and I could use it for that, but that is not what this episode is about. How's everyone doing? As you know, school just started back for me, so I am getting used to that. I also had a weird week this week. I think things were not going well for me, so but this is fun. I was really excited to play today because I thought I'm finally feeling up to it, and I really love this game, and this event seems like perfect for it because this is just like reminiscing on the old game and the decision to make this new game, and I'm really happy that they did. Otherwise I never would have found this game, and I never would have played it, and I never would have gotten to where I am, and I never would have found this thing that I enjoy, and yeah, so but how are you guys doing? What do you think about this event? Is it just like another event for you, or I don't actually know where I'm going, but what do you think? Whoa, you look like Minfilia. That was crazy. Y'all see that? That was crazy. Our intrepid adventurer returns, and positively bursting with inspiration, I take it? Well, kind of, somewhat. I have ideas. I see. A traditional seafaring salute not only to the memories of the fallen, but to the future fortune of those who follow in their wake. A most fitting proposal, I'm sure. Thanks to both of you. But our work ain't done yet. There's a lot needs sorting out before we can put this idea into action. So much to do, so little time. Okay. If you wouldn't mind helping us out a little longer, dearie, I'll be forever in your debt. Let me know when you've got your loins good and girded. Oh, look at that. I like the little thingy. Right then, let's get started, shall we, dearie? The plan is we're going to line up an old fleet of ships across the bay and have them fire broadside into the sky. But before we go about finding our fleet, we need to get the plan approved by the organizing committee, and that means convincing Commodore Rayner. I'll take the lead, but I ain't exactly got the silverest tongue, nor much experience nobbling with the higher-ups. If you two see me struggling, put in a word, won't you? Of course, milady. Your cause is ours. Yeah, I don't mind helping. Thank you, me dears. Together then to the Coral Tower. Wasn't I just there? I love these quests, and I love the story that I get from quests, but sometimes quests are very much just, okay, go here, and then go back to where you were before, and then we need to go here again, but then let's go back, and then let's go here again, because we need to go back. Last I had the privilege of meeting with the Commodore was around the time of the Calamity. I had been arrested for conspiring to incite rebellion. Naturally, it was all a misunderstanding. Was it? Some other scurrilous soul had been singing songs of sedition. If not for Rayner and his relentless pursuit of truth, I might still be lingering in the brig. He is a shrewd investigator who will brook no equivocation. Shall we then? Hello. We spoke earlier. She's gonna tell you her plan, and we need all your ships. And also, it will be really cool. What does he think? I think it's a great idea. Wanting to make the rising display special, I can fathom, but the sheer scale of this proposal is beyond anything I imagined. A yo-yo, need I remind you that the first duty of the Yellow Jackets is the keeping of the peace. Filling the bay with ships will not only disturb the daily workings of the harbor, but it is sure to foment agitation among the commons. Knowing this, do you still mean to persevere with this outlandish plan? Aw. Yes, I do, Commander. Every Lamintian's art, every Eorzean art, still bears the scars of the calamity. All that loss, that hardship, that struggle, it cut deep. But the Rising ain't just about looking to the past, it's about looking to the future, too. And it's our duty to watch over folk, keep 'em on the straight and narrow, like, I reckon it's our duty to see 'em off on another year's journey, too. Say yes, say yes, say yes. Yay, he smiled. Well put. I accept that your intentions are pure, but what of the logistics? I trust you have a plan as to who exactly will be providing and paying for this fleet of yours. What is it? Yes, Commander, we're going to petition the Maelstrom from the flagship, and the rest from, the Black Sails. I don't know who that is. Pirates? Of course, one is wont to forget that those buccaneering souls remain bound to serve the Maelstrom in times of necessity. Lady Ayoyo would have us parley with the 3 great pirate captains and remind them of their civic duty, it seems. Oh, okay. I feel like that's okay. Aye, that's right. Pirates answered the Admiral's call back when the moon was fallen. Fought and died at Cotton Nose, same as the rest of us. When they hear about our plan to salute all those who fell and all those who didn't, I don't doubt they'll answer the call again. I wish you all the luck in the world in recruiting those rogues to your cause. You shall need it. Very well, then allow me to arrange the parley. Should you succeed in this feat, you may consider all of my remaining doubts answered. Yay! I bid you remember that you go speak with the pirates, lawless marauders and all. Pray that you do not say aught to offend them, lest we find ourselves with a mutiny on our hands. You can count on me. I shall have the Maelstrom summon the leaders of the 3 fractions to the anchor yard. Pray go there and complete your preparations. We got it! Cheers for sticking with me, you two. I hope I can count on your support in the next set of negotiations and all. Of course, my lady, alas I fear the captains, those far-famed scourges of the seas, will prove rather less biddable partners than Commodore Raynor did. While Roswin and of the Sanguine Sirens may be swayed by emotion, Carvalane of the Kraken's Arms is a much more mercenary mind. The executioners, meanwhile, value honor and glory above all else. If there is aught that unites them, it is a zealous spirit. Let us argue with passion, that we might inflame theirs. If it's passion you're after, I've got that in bleeding bucket loads. But I might need you two to jump in again, cause me tongue decides to tie itself in half an itch. Just say the first thing that comes to your heads, and I'll pick up after. I can do that. I'm good at one-liners. Come on then, dearies, let's head over to the anchor yard and get this parley started. Hello, everybody. Those fireworks are loud. What's the pirates? They're here. Hello. Love that you color coordinate yourself. You look very slay. I love pirates. I want to be a pirate too. And the music is good. I wish I could hear it over the fireworks. Thanks for coming. The reason we asked you here is... Aye, the Maelstrom summons laid it out for us loud and clear. You want us to help you with the rise in fireworks. And the answer's no. When my sirens fire a broadside, it's to send our enemies to the bottom of the briny, not to paint pretty pictures in the sky for drylanders to gawp at. We've better things to be doing with our time. 'Tis a rare occurrence, to be sure, but I find that my opinion aligns with Roswin's. Our time is precious, as I am sure is yours. Let us hasten to draw these discussions to a close. I shall put it bluntly, I see no profit in this endeavor for myself and my men, so unless there is anything else. Yes, no profit, You would put the Admiral and the Yellow Jackets in your debt, or is the perfect opportunity to forge a deeper bond with Roswin? You would put the Admiral and the Yellow Jackets in your debt. I think that will be helpful to say. Right? Because then you get a favor. A debt of gratitude, perhaps, for providing the men and materials for this pageantry entirely at our own expense. I saw no mention of the Krakens being compensated for our efforts in a material sense, or am I mistaken? The sheer scale of the spectacle we propose will no doubt draw all the lords and ladies of the realm to gather in the city, personages of high renown and deep pockets. Right. Aye, and if they saw you lot working working in it. Wow. Huh? Oh, hand in hand. The accent they're giving her by doing that, I couldn't even, I was like, and in hand. With the maelstrom, it do wonders for your public image. Folks who normally wouldn't touch a pirate with a barge pole will be queuing up to do business with you. Did that work? I do believe you have a point. Poorly phrased though it may be. To win legitimate business, one must project the image of a legitimate businessman. We got him, I think. Sod your image and sod anyone who's too lily-livered to trade with us. They can stick their barge poles up their backsides. What's in it for the sirens? Maybe I could convince Carvalhans, and don't you want to be together? I don't know if this is a good idea, but I'm gonna try and get them romancing. What are you trying to imply? Then I have to spend another minute in the prenup company. Me and my girls are proper pirates. The sanguine sirens ain't all about the pirate in life, though, are you? You run almshouses for the sick and injured and those with child. Keep themselves busy with odd jobs such as come their way. Them's your hunters. And the folk who are drawn to the city see the grand display, your quarry. Well, I definitely said the wrong thing, but it was funny to say. I see where you're going with this. Get the girls to set up stalls selling food, grog and the like, and they'd make a killing providing they had the right permits from the Yellow Jackets. You're a shrewd one, you. Oh, she's kind of looking at him. Maybe I could lend him a hand myself. They do say that's the best way to a man's heart is through his stuff. Oh, I was right. What of the executioners? There is no dishonor in linking arms with Admiral Merlewib of the Maelstrom, surely? What does he think? Yes? I'm so curious. If he's just gonna be like, yeah, I'll do it. Or do I need to convince him too? You, Yellow Jacket, I want you to tell me one thing and tell it true. This is Limso Laminsa, the greatest port in all the realm. Ye could find this fleet of yours without our help, yet you've come a-begging for it. Why? Oh, because you're important. You're part of this too. Because I reckon you're the ones who need the rising most. The black sails only came together because of Cartno. You could have upped anchor and sailed off into the sunset, but no. You fought like demons on those cursed flats, made heroes of yourselves and martyrs. The way I see it, it's only right that those that lost the most, when they stood to gain the least, should be the ones to fire the salute to the departed. And a salute to the departed, too. The calamity changed the lives of you pirates more than anyone. If anyone should be celebrating new beginnings, it's those with new beginnings already begun. Oh, that is so sweet. I'm like actually a little emotional about it. So it's all for our own good, is it? Amend back to the Estalicia. Send word when you've armed out the details of this display of yours. We'll see what we can do. Yay! Aye, aye, Captain. Aw, that's so nice. Can't say no to you now, can I? We lost a lot of good people back in Cartno. Let's send them all off with a bloody great bang. Yay! I will join you, on one condition, that in your reminiscence of trauma past, you do not make a shameful spectacle of yourself. Pray do not force me to restrain you. Again. I never forced you to do nothing. You keep your hands off me if you want to keep them. Aw, but they like each other. Quite the fragile flower, isn't she? Well then, I bid you adieu. My ships will not ready themselves. Oh, will not ready themselves, then he's going to ready them. I was like, what? He's not gonna do it? Yay! Oh, how sweet. Yippee! And breathe. Gods, I was so nervous I could hardly speak. Thanks so much for chipping in when you did. Could have never gotten him on our side without you. Right then, time to put the finishing touches to this plan of mine. It's going to be wonderful, I just know it. Oh, and about your reward, I've given it to the minstrel. You can grab it from him. To new beginnings, lass, and may the navigator's breath ever fill your sails. Aw, thank you, Yo-Yo. I loved helping you. I want to see the ship salute. I hope I actually get to see it, and it's not just like some off-screen type thing. You did a great service, my friend, both for Lady Yo-Yo and for all those who love the Rising, myself included. For that, I shall be ever grateful. I expect it shall be some hours before preparations for the grand finale are complete. Mayhap we could wait together? Sure. Wait for the firework display to begin. Yes! Oh, wow. The ships are all here. And so is everybody in Limsa. Wow. It is a very happy, sad time for them. While we wait, would you care to hear a verse that has lately come to me? It is a song of celebration, of encouragement, for all those who sail for unknown shores. Pray, lend me your ears. Of course. You can sing. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Okay, I'm having a vision. Or... Where am I? I'm on a ship alone. Well, who's driving the ship? Who's driving the plane? Oh, the moon. Gotta love the moon. And it's full. Greetings, warrior of light. Hello. Who is this? A person in blue. Who are you? One of the first warriors? This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps. Or perhaps not. Who are you? A guy. Hi. Ah, the original music. It is a pleasure to... Naoki Yoshida? My name is Naoki Yoshida, and I have beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. This feels like... Is this like someone who made the game? The road we have walked has been long and winding, full of perils and pitfalls, but we have enjoyed every step in your company. We hope that you feel the same about this last great leap. Yeah, this has got to be someone from the company who made this game. With every adventure we undertake, the longer the legacy we leave behind us. Yet a lengthy history need not mean a foreshortened future. Many adventures yet await. This is kind of cool. We shall continue to chart a course into the great unknown, one that takes in all the diverse wonders this wide world has to offer, that your legacy might grow ever greater. Aww. To be certain, it would be a less trying task to sleepwalk ever onward down the same well-furrowed path. Yet to venture down paths untrodden, believing in the bright and glorious future that lies beyond them, is by far the more rewarding. This is the gift that we wish to deliver unto you, the gift of adventure. Aww, the gift of adventure! And we pray with all our hearts that you will continue to walk with us. We thank you for joining us on this journey, heretofore and hereafter. Aww, thank you! I appreciate it. Aww. Now, the time has come for this vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. One cannot know what fills the hearts and minds of those who look to the sky this rising night. Perhaps you and I will see very different images of those explosions of light and color. But one thing I know for certain, that right here, right now, we look to the same sky. Aw, that is so sweet! And though the paths that lay ahead of us may lead in very different directions, sometime, someplace, they shall cross again. Aww. Goodbye! Thank you. Bro, that was crazy. I think I just met God. I didn't even get to hear your song, man. Sorry. It is almost time for the display to begin. The consummation not only of our labors, but of the thoughts and prayers of the people of this fair city. A salute for the departed, and for those who set sail into unknown waters. Many adventures await you, my friend. May the navigator's breath ever fill your sails. Aww. I wonder if every year it's in one of the different starting places. Yay! Whoa! Oh, yay. And An excerpt from an ancient mariner's song, a prayer for the safe return of those who sail over the far horizon, and for the peace of those who sleep beneath those same eternal waves. It concludes with a wish that the voice of those whose spirits are stirred in anticipation of new adventure reach the ears of those whose adventures ended too soon, that they might be united as one. A fitting sentiment for the rising, methinks. I agree. And so I offer you my own heartfelt wish that even should your adventures carry you beyond the far-flung horizon of this wide world, we should meet once more in a 12 months' time and look up to the same sky together. Aw, I don't even know you, but we're friends now. That's a wonderful sentiment. Look at all the people so happy. Yay. Wow. Oh, that was cool. For Elvin's sake. I don't know what that achievement is. I wish I knew how to look at achievements, but I can't remember how. I can summon the minion. Okay, I want to summon it. Where is it? Wow! Oh, I can't see it very well. Oh, it is so cute! I'm assuming this is a character from Final Fantasy that I don't know, but they're adorable! Okay, what is this? Who do I see? The Admirable herself! I want to see her. Hi, Merlewib! This is crazy, I didn't expect to do this. Willith, this is a coincidence. Rainer was just telling me of the role you played in putting the display together. I'm sure all those who gathered in my city to witness it were as moved as I. A salute to all those who set sail for new adventures. It shall surely resound in their hearts and give them strength and courage in the year to come. Aww. And a salute to the fallen too, was it not? Many and more lives were lost on the fields of Cartneau, the men and women of the Black Sails chief among them. I thank you for giving those who survived them this chance to put their grief to more productive ends. I thank you for giving the celebrations an unmistakable touch of salt, too. This year's rising was not merely in Limsa, but of her. I look forward to seeing how future host cities follow our example. But for now, let us focus on the present. I'm sure I've kept you from your business for far too long already, and I must return to mine. I must offer my prayer to Limlayan and be on my way. I see. Fare you well, Willith. I wish you safe voyages for the year to come. May the navigator's breath ever fill your sails. Thank you! Nice to see you, Merlewib. We're besties. Let's do the head chef of Bismarck. I have cooked with you once. What do you say? Well, 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 I come to feel Limlayan's breath on my face only to find the faithless Bessem whispering in the ear of another. How you been keeping, Willith? I'm good. I hear we've got you to thank for the rise and display. Yo-Yo's been singing your praises from Fisherman's Bottom to the Coral Tower. Aw, it was really her doing. What? Surprised I know her? Limsa's a small place, lass. Hardly a day goes by I don't see a yellow jacket or several in the Bismarck. Whether it's to sup on the finest food and wine this side of the sea, or to clap the irons on those who tapped at the casks a touch too thirstily. Suppose an adventurer like you mightn't have noticed, always coming and going as you are. But stick around in the city for a while and you'll see. The jackets ain't just axes for hire. They're true friends of the common folk. That's nice. A Yo-Yo was a retainer before the calamity struck, you know. Her master had a thing for fireworks. Every time they came back from their wanderings, they'd load her down with the underweight of sprouts and spinners they'd picked up from God's nowhere. Day and night you'd see her down in the market ward, beaming the sunny smile of hers at every passerby, trying her to flog the stuff. Enjoy the work, I reckon, but then Dalamud fell and she lost her master. Literally lost him. The way she tells it, it was as if the calamity burned a hole in her memory and they fell straight through. Couldn't remember their face nor their name. They must have been one of the heroes. Wow, that's so cool. But she never forgot the fireworks. The amount of gunpowder that went through her hands over the years. She couldn't help learning a bit about making things go bang. An apprenticeship with the cannoneers later and she was a yellow jacket. So when I heard that they were the ones who'd been put in charge of the rise and display, I knew she'd be first to volunteer. The rise and the fireworks, they mean a lot to her, and as a friend, they mean a lot to me. So thank you. Aw, you're welcome. Oh, it's so fun to see my friends! The proprietor of the Drowning Wench. We have not spoken very much at all. To be honest, I don't really know you. If it ain't me old pal Willith, you're to beg for the old bird for guidance too, are ya? Just Dodreby said you had a hand in this year's fireworks, and not a bad job you made of them neither. Well, I tried, but it was a collective effort. You met Sadoj B down in Hawker's Alley, aye? I sent her to pick out some stock for the wench, but do you know what she brought me back? Only a bottle of bleeding Bacchus. Paid for it out of her own pocket, she did, to thank me again for saving her life. Don't know why she's so hung up about it. That girl's paid me back 100 times over with all her hard work over the years. Felt a bit bad accepting it like, but well, a bottle of Bacchus is a bottle of Bacchus. Reckon it's you we should be thanking anyway for that marvelous display. All the ships in the arbor, the fire in the sky, it brought back a lot of memories. Some good, some bad, but every one of 'em well worth remembering. And we ain't done making 'em yet. You'll be off on your next adventure soon enough, I'd wager. Well, you can't rightly be striding out on an empty stomach now, can you? Come up to the wench and we'll fill your belly. Aw, thank you. That's very sweet. But I won't be eating. Oh, it was Grandpa, Texas. Wow. Oh, okay. It's so nice to see everybody. Apparently, I took a different quest. When that guy was talking about pirates, that was a different thing. From way earlier, I was wondering where the pirates were going to come in. I thought I was going to have to fight people. But I took a blue quest. You know, and that's on me. I didn't realize. That was wonderful. That was beautiful. That was really fun to be able to just... Strawberry Bunny! Oh, so pretty. Everyone is so pretty. Oh, wow. Everyone's got such pretty glamour, too. Look at that. Oh, slay. But this was so much fun. I don't know much about the first game at all. And, you know, maybe I should look it up and just see what... Can I get down there? I want to get down there. But, I really want to see what the first game is like and just, you know, so I can know more about it because I think that would make this even more impactful, you know? Oh, you know what I forgot? I have my new dance. There we go. It's the bomb dance. Oh, yay! It looks so good. I love it. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. This was really cool for me. I liked being able to sort of see more of the world, and every time we do these little like side quests or event quests, it just makes the world feel so alive. I mean, it already feels alive just playing the main quest, but this world just feels so like real. It's crazy. I love it. So I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.